Espero aquí todas están bien. Hope everybody's doing well. This is your Unified Ascension Angelic Master Healer here. I'd like to thank all the subscribers and viewers that have been watching my channel for the higher self. I really appreciate the love and consideration and the support, which is great. I'll keep putting my videos up. All you gotta do is subscribe, like, and share. So today is a more of a calm day in the galactic system through its energy core and its energy sun. Its tremendous forces coming over right now. I just collected its thought patterns and its frequencies through the diamond core, which I said it was the fourth definitive space through the energy source. And I have that full collaboration and its connection through partnership and relationship now. So I have already united the elixir, and I've also used the sacred fire, combination of the two through the diamond core, which is a tremendous force that's going on right now through its atmosphere in Mexico. And I also have the partnership with the pyramid force. That's why I feel tremendous strength right now. I got this kinetic energy through its lasers. This is extremely powerful right now. So I have that full connection too. So today I want to talk about the inner self. Okay, this is going way beyond the higher self, because the higher self lives in space. We already know that. It's the inner voice that you get from the audio perception. Okay, this is more based on you. And to get to that highest frequency that you could ever have through harmonics is to understand yourself as a child. What does a child do? A child plays, right? What does a child do? A child doesn't have egos. It just goes outside and has fun. That's all a child does. It doesn't worry about responsibility. It just goes out and enjoys himself with his friends, going to movies, you know, playing new games. That's what unconditional love is, the abundance of everything, but also have the heart of a child. That's the secret. That's all it is. Knowing that you have that within you. The heart chakra, the kinetic wheel. Now, to get that, you have to understand yourself as a child. Think back how you were and how you could become that child within. So once that child becomes within, it comes without. It's like the higher self. So basically, you're releasing your abundance of everything around you that you see. And now you're becoming the child itself. You're still an adult, but you have the heart of a child. So let's just make that clear of everything that's around you. So when you become that child, you have tremendous this connection through its energy cycles and its mountains and its volcanoes and its pyramids and its diamond core. It's an incredible feeling to have. And if anybody wants to understand that more, you really have to understand meditation. Now, you don't just meditate and think of something. You meditate and know of something. You know exactly what you're going to say. Like I said, you don't think about it. You know what you're going to do. It's a higher self. He knows and he goes forward. Well, this is one step further. As you become a child, and the heart within and the heart without will have a resolution of your self-identity, which means that you are connected through the higher self and the heart self, through the sacred mind, through the sacred soul, through the sacred self, and the definitive self. and also having the heart of a child. That heart has to be the unconditional love of everything, the abundance of love, harmony, holiness, godliness. It's so important that you guys understand what the inner child is and how to receive and how to claim the self-involvement of the child that you were. Everybody knows that. Just think back. What were you like as a child? But this time, you're an adult, but the heart is a child. So hopefully that gives you pretty much a better understanding of what the inner child is and what it can do for you. So you get a better idea. When you meditate, you can use the inner child through the higher self. And your meditation would become a lot more powerful, a lot more cleansing, a lot more clarity, a lot more focus, a lot more awareness. I mean, that's what you want through your meditation. You don't want disruption. Who wants disruption? You want to focus and you want to go forward. You want to know exactly what you're going to say. Now, the thing is, when you're a child, what does a child usually do when it answers something that it wants to know? It's in simplest terms. Simplest terms. It's not complicated. What do you want? What can you achieve? Where do I go? How do I get there? All these things can be answered through the inner child and the Sacred Heart, which is the center of everything, through its ecosystem and the body capacitor. So what you got to do is think like a child when you meditate. But, you know, formulate yourself as an adult. Just make sure that you make your answers through space continuum modifying easy enough to understand what the universe is telling you. The more you say it easier, the more the universe understands it. The more complicated you get, the more the universe doesn't understand it. So you got to think of the universe as a playful event, nothing but joy, happiness, love, the unconditional within, without, the force within, the force without, the galactic system, the ego system. Now, if you balance the ego system, you're on your way to success. And that's what you want. You want to let go of the past, like I said in my last videos. I don't know, people have to understand it's so important to let go of the past, because if you can't let go of the past, you can't become the inner self of the child. It's very hard to do that. So if you follow these things through collaboration and partnership, through relationship, you have the whole concept through the inner child and the higher self and the definitive self. So you collect those thoughts and those ideas through your energy cycles and your energy source and through your synchronizing soul. Then you could become the inner child through the heart chakra. And I think by that, you'll have a better understanding what chakras are and what they're used for. Each chakra has their own symbol and definition of what they represent. Because remember what I told you, every chakra formation is a code. And those codes, when you meditate, goes into space. So it's very important that you're totally direct in what you're saying through meditation. The mind over matter is the most important thing that you can have through space continuum. Because once you translate that up into space, and it recollects ideas, but it gets wrong information, that goes around its humanity and its atmosphere. So it's extremely important that you meditate and know exactly what you're meditating through the chakra formations. So it's very important. I just wanted to bring that across to everybody, but the inner child through the higher self and the definitive self. So I'll keep you updated on what's going on through the ascension and the portholes and the Rainbow Bridge and the pyramids. So take it easy for now. This is your Unified Ascension Angelic Master Healer calling out. Adios.